Europe's lights ran on Russia's gas, but war struck. The valves turned. The world rewired. This isn't just about oil. This is about power, pipelines, and the rise of a new energy empire. Before the war, February 2022, Europe ran on Russian energy. Nearly half of the EU's gas came straight from Russia, and 27% of its oil flowed through pipelines with names like Nord Stream, Yamal Europe, and Druzhba. Germany alone took in over 55% of its gas from Moscow. Year after year, the EU paid more than $100 billion to fuel its economy, with no backup plan. Not a single LNG terminal in Germany. Europe was drinking from one pipe, and Putin held the valve. The war begins. Then came February 2022. Russia invades Ukraine. Sanctions start pouring in. But here's the twist. Russian oil and gas kept flowing for months. It wasn't until December that the EU banned Russian seaborne crude. Then step by step, they reduced oil products, and then pipelines. Russian gas, once dominant, started disappearing fast. By 2023, pipeline volumes dropped below 10%. But Russia? It didn't shut down. It pivoted. From Brussels to Beijing, the ruble found new routes. India, once a minor buyer of 1%, now swallows over 40% of Russian crude. China? It became Russia's #1 customer. In overall, energy prices shattered records. Germany hit 10%. France, nearly 7%. Across the EU, the average climbed above 9%. Households couldn't keep the heat on. Businesses shut their doors. Steel, fertilizer, glass, industries went dark. Europe scrambled for alternatives. Liquefied natural gas became the lifeline. And who stepped in? The United States. U.S. LNG exports to Europe tripled, from 20 billion cubic meters in 2021 to over 60 by 2024. Germany, once pipe-locked, now rushed to build terminals. Wilhelmshaven, Brunsbüttel, Lubmin. Other suppliers joined. Norway, Qatar, Algeria. But they didn't come cheap. Europe dropped Russia, but picked up the world's costliest menu. The winners while Europe paid the price. America cashed in. U.S. gas giants like Cheniere and Venture Global signed 20 to 25-year megadeals. America overtook Qatar. It overtook Australia. The United States became the world's #1 LNG exporter. Higher prices meant record profits, more power, and political leverage across the Atlantic. Europe lost a pipe. The U.S. built a bridge and charged a toll. Final analysis. Before the war, Russia ruled Europe's energy. The EU was hooked. The US played a small role, and India and China were barely in the game. After the war, Russia pivoted east. Europe scrambled west. The US soared as a supplier. India and China got Russian oil at a discount. Now in 2025, Russia is diversified. Europe is fragmented and paying more. The US dominates gas, and Asia is buying cheap. Europe unplugged from Moscow's gas, but plugged into Washington's wallet. As Russia sells east and America drills west, a new energy empire rises. If this rewired global power, then the next crisis may ignite a whole new order. Hit subscribe. Stay ahead of the next shift.